Hi glorious friends, I'm here with my baby horse, Ada. We've been doing walks around the farm every day as part of our adventures over the holidays, and it's something we're keeping up. Somewhere in the background are our two doggy friends, but they've left the party momentarily. It's my first day back at work today after having a week or so off over Christmas, which was so needed. I felt like my brain started to untangle in the best possible way. And one of the things that I find really concerning about starting back with the routine that involves all the things is this feeling of just not being able to fit everything in, and that anxiety, I guess, about finding time to do the things that we love and that matter to us in amongst all of the things that we have to do. And there are things that we have to do, and there are things that are hard that we have to do that we might not necessarily choose to do if we had that option. What my focus is a lot about this year is wellness, because last year life pulled me in lots of different directions that really compromised that. And I found myself just before Christmas feeling exhausted and disillusioned and crispy around the edges, not in a good way. And so what I am doing at the end of this week as part of that remedy is something that I'm calling the art of bad timing. And it's a 3-day, no, it's not really a 3-day, 3 days sounds like 3 days. It's a 3-part series around finding time for your art and for the things that are important to you and that matter to you in the midst of the life that you already have. So for me, I am busy. We're all busy. I have 2 young boys that are needing of my attention, that we homeschool. I work from home. I am the breadwinner. I have elderly parents that I'm caregiving for, one of whom lives with us. And there's a lot going on. And my creative practice is not something frivolous or luxurious. Yes, I know you like to be on the camera. It's essential to my well-being. And I know that because when I don't have the time for it, I'm not okay. I'm cross and I'm sad and I'm all the things that I don't want to be, because the capacity for me to create, to make and create, and I don't mean in any way that has to be public facing or that is a part of a big project. I just mean the action of creating and making is an essential piece of me making sense of life and making sense of myself and alchemizing energy that may or may not be useful to me. And I consider that to be a responsibility that I'm going to show up for consistently. So the Art of Bad Timing is a 3-part series where we look at ways of meeting our creative practice where we're at, and the different ways we can be available to it depending on what's going on in our life. It's a private podcast, which means that when you sign up, you'll get a link that you can add to your podcast app of choice, and you can carry it with you. It's not labor intensive in terms of I'm not giving you loads of things to do in there. That would be beside the point, wouldn't it? But hopefully some perspective shifts and some ideas around how to infuse more of your art making into your life. That's really what we're there for. So I'd love for you to join me. Somewhere around here will be a link. And if you have any questions or things that you would like to ask me, let me know and I'd be more than happy to chat about it. But I'd love for you to join me. I'm starting this Friday, New Zealand time, which will be Thursday if you're in the Northern Hemisphere. And I better get trucking because I have a impatient baby pony wanting to go on her farm adventures. Oh, she's scratching. Essential pony business, horse business. Yeah, I'd love to see you there.